Happy Monday and welcome back to another week of Discipline Diaries. This video starts on a Monday because yesterday was Easter. Happy Resurrection Day. I'm grateful that he got up. And because he got up, you can too. Walked out of my grave clothes and I came out in a new robe. I was buried there for too long. Now I come alive with the one who has conquered it all. Because he did it, I can do it too. Okay, anyways, happy Resurrection Day. I'm grateful that the blood still works. The blood still works. So yesterday, all morning, I'm like, yeah, after church, I'll go ahead and go get my groceries, go home, I'm gonna meal prep today, meal prepping on a Sunday. Shayla, I was gonna meal prep yesterday. I had a whole plan. And then I went to place my curbside pickup. We were talking about stores closed today. I'm like, hello, grocery stores are not open. So I did not get groceries yet. I went ahead and placed an order for pickup today. So I'm gonna pick it up today and meal prep today. Yesterday I did get a lot of things done. I went ahead and did my weekly planning. I rewrote my workout split for the next 2 to 3 months, maybe for the full quarter, I don't know. Depends on how I'm liking the splits. It's not huge changes. I just switched up a couple things based on what I like. I make my own workout splits based on the workouts I know I like to do and where I'm trying to build and grow muscle. Can't spot reduce as far as weight loss and fat and all that, but I can target certain muscles that I want to grow. So I make my split based on that, and I also cater it to my current body type. I know I carry a lot of weight in my legs, and I know I'm very strong in my legs. I know I'm trying to build upper body. I know I want to start incorporating more core workouts, so I build it based on that. Yeah, I redid my workout split. And I use the Heavy app to track my workout. So I put in 4 days. I'm doing a 3-day split, but I add an optional 4-day for the weeks I just want to get another day in, or if I'm having a good week and I just want to, I have time to go, I will get a 4th day in. That's what yesterday looked like. I also went ahead and edited my full vlog for this Friday. So it's been completely edited. Thumbnail has been made, and I'm going to watch it one more time and schedule it today on Monday for Friday. This is the earliest I've been in a while with finishing a video. I want to do about an hour working and walking. My lunch break, I need to get my groceries. I'm going to go ahead and start prepping it on my lunch break. And when I finish work today, I'm going back to my dad's house. We had a crawfish boil on Saturday. I'm going back to my dad's house because my grandma is there and she's going home tomorrow back to Louisiana. So I want to go spend time with her today. Me and my sister are going to meet over there. Sitting here waiting for my grocery order. Here's everything I got. Not too much. I'm keeping it simple. I'm gonna burn these meals out before I switch up the menu. Until I get tired of them, I'm cooking pretty much the same stuff for as many weeks as possible. And then I'll switch to something else and cook the same things for as many weeks as possible. I like calculated, predictable, planned type of meals rather than trying to try all these new things every week, or TikTok recipe here, TikTok recipe there, TikTok recipe here. Some people, they want to remain excited with their meals, so it is helpful to try something new every week. But for me personally, as simple, as predictable as possible is better. I'm a creature of habit. I don't mind eating the same things over and over again.
Hi, Miss Shayla.
Yes.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are
Good.
you?
Happy Monday.
Thank you. Yes, please.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you. That'll be it.
That'll be it? Okay.
Thank you so much.
Have a wonderful week, okay?
You too.
Thank you.
Oh, I love her. So joyful. She is just so joyful. I love that. She's so friendly. God bless her. She said, is there anything else I can do to help you on this Monday? Girl, thank you. That's good customer service. And the crazy thing is, I still need to go into the store because there's things that I forgot to order. It was too late. I always hate how they bag everything individually. One thing per bag. It's such a waste. Okay, before I get started on the real meal prep, I'm gonna go ahead and prep some snacks for my daughter. I'm just doing strawberry and cheese packs, and then I'm gonna do applesauce pouches. I changed some things around in here. I have on my women's best leggings today. I do love women's best, but they're shorts where I'm like, no thank you. But their leggings, I do love their leggings. I moved my mirror over here and put this over here. This is for the weight update we're doing this week, and then I'll take it back down. This does not stay up all the time. It goes in my closet. Remember when I made this? If you've been watching me, I made this months ago and never updated it. The last recorded weight up here is 319. So we're weighing in on Wednesday, and we'll see where we're at now. I just wrapped up work. I'm going to my dad's house to hang out with my grandma for a little bit before she goes back to Louisiana tomorrow. So my best friend is already over there, and my sister is going to meet me there too. Hey, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I'm on my lunch break. We got chicken thighs and green beans. I'm gonna sit down and eat this at the table while I read on my Kindle. I'm reading The Wife Upstairs by Frida McFadden. Let's do some book updates. I've read a lot of books recently. What have I read recently? Pull up my Goodreads. Okay, so actually this morning I finished the audiobook I've been listening to, If I Believe, which is Promises of God 2 by Kim Cash Tate. I read Promises of God 1 a few weeks ago. Book 2, 5 stars. The first was more like a pilot for all the characters and their stories. This one really honed in on what they're all going through, and I just loved it. This book truly reads so much like a Black TV show that I would love to watch. I'm equally invested in each person's life and storyline. You have someone who's experiencing unexpected pregnancy, tried to work it out with the father. You have a woman who was widowed and remarried and ended up pregnant in her 40s, trying to navigate that. So many different storylines, and I'm just loving them all. I'm loving them. I really am, and it's truly teaching on so many, one, promises of God, of course, and just giving realistic human experience. I feel like some people tend to deny themselves the ability to feel any emotion that's not positive, especially when it comes to like being Christian. People deny themselves the ability to feel human emotions and reactions when that's not biblical. We are human. We do have emotions such as pain, such as impatience, such as anger, grief, sadness, desperation. We have emotions. It's about bringing those emotions to God, not saying, no, I'm not mad. No, I'm not upset at God. No, I'm not feeling like I've been left. No, I'm not. And I think this book touches on that well. Like, people were allowed to have a response to something happen in their life, bring it to God so He can course correct. Finding out you're pregnant in your 40s and that wasn't the plan for you, your emotion might not be, thank you, babies are a blessing from God. It might be something else. But then taking that emotion to God and letting Him work on your heart. And I just really like that book. But another one I want to talk about is This Story Might Save Your Life. This Story Might Save Your Life by Tiffany Crum. Everybody's been ranting and raving about it. It's been so highly rated. I read it and this is her debut novel. I was instantly looking to see what other books she's written because I loved this book. I gave it a 4.5 stars. I loved it, and I loved it even more because I did immersive reading with the audio, and the audio was just cinematic. It was a movie. It was a movie because the book is about two beloved like podcasters. It's a man and a woman. They were childhood friends. I don't know if they're childhood friends. They were friends for a long time, and they decided to start a podcast together, and one of them goes missing. I'm trying to make sure I'm not telling you anything that's not in the description of the book. Yeah, each week they delight listeners with a different, against all odds survival story, gleefully finding the weird, life-affirming humor in near-death experiences. Since their first episode on Joy's experience with severe narcolepsy, they've been best friends everyone wanted to befriend. And thanks to the meticulous management of Joy's husband, Xander, they built a lucrative empire. The problem is their next survival story may be their own. When Benny arrives at Joy and Xander's one morning to record, he finds shattered glass and an empty house. The one clue shedding light on the couple's disappearance is the incomplete, previously unseen first draft of Joy's memoir. Benny will stop at nothing to find them, even as the police zero in on him as prime suspect. Millions of devoted listeners think they know the real Benny and Joy. But as the hours tick and the odds seem increasingly stacked against Joy and Xander being found alive, not even the most devoted fans could guess at their terrible secrets their favorite famous BFFs have hidden from the world and from each other. So yeah, they're podcasters. They do survival stories about like people's near-death experiences, how they survived, that kind of situation, and then the woman, Joy, goes missing. So it's good. So in the story, we're going back and forth between present day and what's going on to Joy's memoir. So it's basically like her, of course, her memoir of her narrating situations in her life. And then we're going back to the present, and then her memoir, and then the present. And then you have, in the audio, you hear people calling in on the tip line to give their tips. Is like, hey, I saw Joy at the gas station. Is this her? It looks just like her. So people are calling in, doing their tip line. And then you have scenes of them going, showing clips from their podcast where they were talking about certain things that might key into things. And it just felt like a fun mystery. It just felt like a good mystery with the audio attached. Like that took it up a notch. I didn't start it on audio. I was reading it, and then I ended up adding the audio in when I realized I had hours on Spotify. So I went ahead and listened to it while I was reading. That took the book up a notch, and I loved it. Debut novel, Miss Tiffany Crumb, you better do that, Miss Ma'am. I have a little over 30 minutes left on my lunch break, so I'm gonna sit and read. Wife's upstairs. I wanna finish this today, because I need to start another book for my book club. We're meeting up on Sunday, me and my girls. We're doing a girls' day instead of girls' night. And that's going to be our time together, and we'll also chit-chat about the book that we're reading, and I'm excited for that one as well. 50/50 by Steve Kavanaugh. I'm going to start that tomorrow. Should be finished up by Friday. I usually take 2 days to read a book if I'm actually reading it. But we're on our walk. Walk number 2 of the day. And that'll finish out my steps. My goal is really an hour of walking a day, which I've already exceeded that. But this is just for fun outdoor time. So, might as well get some more steps in.
I can touch the bus. It's my mama.
This is my daughter.
This is my mama.
This is my daughter.
This is my mom.
This is my daughter.
This is my mom.
I'm going to do 100 grams of ground beef. This is the best part, so I'm going to load it up. 142. Dinner is 50 grams of protein with 5 grams of fiber.
to see you crying on your pillow. Never wanted you to feel like I'm not there, but I know that in this life you will have trouble. I just wanna let you know that I'm still writing you new love letters. You see how I take care of the sparrow. I do it all for you to prove I gotcha. You see how I'm still painting the rainbow, so don't let go of me. Drawing close, all out desperately when you need me the most. I am God, I'm your arm. Don't let go. Keep holding on.
Hey, how y'all doing? You know what I mean? Your girl is officially about to enter into the 280s. 280s. That feels crazy to say because I have been over 300 pounds since I looked on my old data. So I've had 2 scales over the last however many years. I was looking at my old app and I haven't been under 300 pounds since I think 2021. Today I weighed in at 290 pounds. I started at 345.6 and then I started this year at 299.8. Today was 290.6. I don't care about the points, okay? Between 9 and 10 pounds lost so far this year, which is a little slower than I would like, but it's still great, especially considering the month of January, I've already told you, your girl was basically in maintenance, child. I was maintaining. I wasn't really losing weight because I wasn't tracking strictly. I was perceiving that I was in a deficit, but that was incorrect. I finally got back on track with tracking in February and then really locked it back in March. And this month is even better. I'm down 55 pounds, and that does not tell the full story. As we all know, the scale is not the only important thing when it comes to fitness, weight loss, health, all that. It's not just about the scale. And I know that especially because the changes that I'm visibly seeing, feeling, all those things feel so significant when it comes to 55 pounds loss. When you're my size, which was 345 pounds, it's harder to see those small changes in weight. So you're not going to see 3 pounds, 5 pounds, sometimes not even 10 pounds change because of where we're starting from. And I know that, and that's why I went ahead and got my hands on a new scale to continue to document the rest of my journey. I love body composition scales. I've used one for most of my journey. However, the one I have now is taking it a step up because it's more close to the actual scale that I've used in my doctor office and in the gym, where you have to hold the little bars or the handles that have the electrodes in them. So let's talk about my new scale. Huge thank you to Arboleaf for sending this over to me because I truly have been enjoying it so far in my journey, and I plan to use it for the rest of my journey as well. I already mentioned it has both handheld and foot electrodes, so that captures way more than just the scales that have the foot electrodes. Having the handheld electrodes allows for a more high precision segmental analysis. Arms, your torso, your legs, they can capture more accurate data with those handheld electrodes. And the scale itself can be synced to the app that it has for quick and fast tracking and progress. It measures more than 26 different body composition indicators, such as your weight, BMI, body fat percentage, visceral fat, muscle mass, bone mass, water, BMR, and so many more, so it can give you a full snapshot of your health. Within the app itself, it can generate yearly, monthly, weekly charts so you can track your progress over time. It also connects to most major health apps like Apple Health, Google Fit, Fitbit, those kind of things as well. Oh, another thing I like is that not only is the data on the app, but whenever you do the full body analysis, it displays like the major, I think 7 health indicators right on the scale itself, which I like. I don't have to go grab my phone and look at it to see updates as far as weight, BMI, body fat percentage, muscle mass, water, bone mass, and I think BMR are the 7 that show on the actual scale. I took a picture of it one of the times I've done it, so I'll put that right here so you can see the actual color display that it has, which I think that's pretty cool. Quickly step on it, look at the screen and not have to go in the app to get that data. Something else that is good, which doesn't really pertain to me because I'm just a solo person on this journey, but if you're a household that has more than just you who's also on a journey, checking their weight, you can add profiles to the app so you can have individual, data for each person within the app, and I think that's pretty cool. I've wanted a scale with actual handheld electrodes for so long, but some of the ones I've seen were a little pricier than I would like. This one is priced right around $70 compared to many of the other similar products priced well over $100. Some I've even seen for $200 plus, and I just wasn't about to do that. So I'm excited I got my hands on one of these. So if you're also looking to up the data and tracking as far as your health journey, I do now have an affiliate code with them, so you can always click the link in my description and go ahead and use the code Shayla to get some money off of your purchase. I'm trying to get stricter about tracking the rest of this journey. Let's go ahead and get into some of the numbers because that's what I'm most excited about. Let's see here. I'm going to be looking at my phone because I have everything here. Right now, my body fat is sitting at 61%, which is very high. Yes, we already know close to 300 pounds and I'm 5'6". We already know that. That's not rocket science. 61%, very, very high. Very, very unhealthy. But it's going down, obviously, which is great. And I also have about 106 pounds of muscle mass. So under all this fat, there's some muscle under there. We just gotta get the fat off. I carry a lot of fat in my trunk, which is my stomach, my thighs, and of course my arms. The muscle distribution is lower in my upper body, which is why I've been wanting to build my arms, my back, all that more. I also went ahead and pulled data from my previous scale because of course it has more history. Over since January 1st, not only have I lost over 9 pounds, I've decreased my body fat percentage by 2.3%. My visceral fat level went down by 1. My subcutaneous fat went down by 2.1%. And one of the things I'm most excited about is my muscle mass went up over 3 pounds. I'm decreasing body fat, losing weight, but my muscle mass went up 3 pounds, which is one of the most important things to me when it comes to this journey. It's one of the things that I care about the most is building muscle while I lose weight. But I don't want to only recomposition my body. I want to also lose weight. So that just tells me I need to keep doing everything I'm doing because exactly what I'm wanting to happen is happening. I'm losing fat, gaining muscle, improving my composition, and moving in the right direction. So moving forward, what I'm going to do is just continue to focus on cardio, increase those steps, which I already knew, which is why this would have been one of my focuses moving into April, is going ahead and locking in on consistent cardio every single day, if not 6 days a week. I'm going to continue lifting weights 3 times a week. Some weeks will be 4. I told you I redid my workout split. I did a 3-day workout split. The 4th is an optional day, so that's staying in place. I'm keeping that going. I'm also going to continue to stay locked in on my nutrition, which I think I've done a great job in recent weeks. The meals that I'm currently eating are centered around whole foods. Yes, I do eat other things. I'm not going to be doing whole foods only. It's not a desire of mine. I like to say desire rather than never will not, because desires change. So it's not currently a desire of mine to be a completely whole food based diet. Not a desire. I want to center my life around whole foods and add in my other things here and there. Whatever will be added into the base of my meals being whole foods as much as possible. I'm pretty much going to keep doing what I've been doing and just really hone in on nutrition. And I have several things in place to make sure that I'm accountable with that part as well, which I'll talk about in coming weeks. I'm documenting this journey here, but I'm also documenting this journey, via my scale, via pictures, so many different places where I can see change. When I watch my videos back, when I go back to the first week, take a pause. If you really want to see, take a pause right now and go back to the first week. Watch week 1, just a couple minutes of it, and then come back here. Yeah. Every time I look at myself, I'm like, yeah, nothing's changing. Like, oh, I look the same. Girl, that's pretty much my body analysis update. I hope I didn't forget anything. If I did, I'll talk about it later in the video if it comes up. My priorities right now are protein, steps, lifting, deficit, and fiber. Don't forget about fiber. I do focus on fiber as well. I'm so happy that I've gained 3 pounds of muscle mass in the last 3 months. That makes me more excited than anything, to be honest. Because I feel like the weight loss is going to come, it's going to come, but I want to be strong. I don't think you understand. Like, I don't want to be far-fetched when I say athletic build, like athlete type. But if we're really being honest, I want to be an athlete. Like, if I can find a picture, I'm going to show it right here. But the smallest I've ever gotten and recorded was, I think, 240. And that was in college when I first lost 60 pounds. I was 300 and I lost 60 pounds. I was 240, but the body type that I had, I would not want. I just got smaller. So I was just smaller. So all I did was walk. I just got smaller. I didn't look healthy. I didn't look fit. I didn't look like I was in the gym. I didn't look like I worked out. I just got smaller. I want to look like I work out. Oh, she got muscle. Oh, she's strong. Oh, she's fit. Go ahead and leave a comment down below of any progress report that you have. I want to hear big wins, small wins, little wins, everything in between. If you have any update as far as something that you're happy or proud of yourself for, leave it in the comments, whether that's 1 pound lost, 5 pounds lost, 10 pounds, 100 pounds, 20 pounds, whatever's happened so far this year. Whether that is, I was able to start waking up early. I'm finally on track with working out 3 times a week. I'm finally at a point of wanting to make changes. Anything in that area. I ate meal prep 2 weeks in a row. I've changed my negative self-talk. Any pat on the back, snaps, claps that you have for yourself, I want you to drop it in the comments below. It would be nice for everyone who's watching to see everyone else's reports, to also find a little motivation there, and I want to see them as well. You guys are on this journey with me. Anyways, that was a very long chat, but I'm about to update my Kindle case. I'm excited to do that. This is what we've had. Let me take you off the tripod. This feels so official. Let me get y'all down from here. My bad. Okay, I got y'all off the tripod so we can talk for real, because we're girls. I always say girls, and I'll probably always refer to y'all as girls, so I apologize for any males who are watching, but you just have to be understanding that you're going to be called girl here, and just accept it. I know you're not a girl if you're not a girl, but my content is specifically made for other women who are on journeys like me. I talk about being a mom, being a woman, all that a lot, so it's centered around that, but it doesn't mean you have to be a woman to watch me, okay? Here's what we have right now, and then I have the bow dust cover, dust plug. She's cute, but it's time to change her up. So I didn't take the back of the stickers off. I just used some of my glue tape to get these on. So stickers are still, if I take it off, it's not really that sticky, but the stickers still can be peeled and used again. That's just how I preserve my stickers. I don't have to use them just one time, but this one was cute. It's this. This is what I use for my stickers. And I want to decorate one myself, so I'm taking out all the ones that are already decorated. I don't want this one. Okay, so here are options. Fun spring vibe. I really like this one. We're gonna do this. Yep, we're doing this. Now I just need to add a dust plug, and here's our options. Here they are. We have this pink flower, a little smile, a book. I'm gonna go with the pink flower. Yep, here's the final look with the flower. There we go. Good morning, happy Friday. Happy Friday. It was honestly, there's not a lot of cars right now. It was so hard to get up this morning. So hard. I contemplated many, many times whether I would get up or not. You know why it was hard? Because I was up late. You know what I was doing? Reading. I was on the Kindle. I was reading until 11 o'clock last night. So that's completely my fault. So I'm running off of, a little bit of sleep. But we're gonna make it work. But I was reading scholarly things. I downloaded a couple of therapy-related books to freshen up on some of my go-to treatment modalities, and I was just reading on some things and highlighting stuff on my Kindle because I went ahead and put Kindle on my iPad so I can use my iPad for some of my therapy books that I like to reference. So I was in bed doing that. Yesterday was an admin day. I spent the entire day working, of course, and then when I wasn't working, I was working on my practice stuff, getting things together. Ugh, it's such a journey. It takes so much, but I'm letting God guide me through that, give me the wisdom as I make decisions for my business, for my future clients, and continue to figure things out piece by piece, bit by bit. So I took all of yesterday to do that. I got a lot done, and I still have some more things. I have other things that I want to do today. Yeah, we're gonna get this workout in. It's lower body day, so let's go get it.
This the overcomer's anthem, moving mountains and dancing. Got the keys to the kingdom, so by faith we already won. Whole squad got a war cry. Tell the enemy it ain't a fair fight, 'cause the battle's already lost. Check the scoreboard, yeah. 1,000 fall to my left, 10,000 fall to my right, but I'm with the Most High. You got me set for, you got me set for life. Angels in heaven on my side, bringing that light through the night, but I'm alright. You got me set for, you got me set for life. This the overcomer. We don't look like what we've been through. Let the lightning flash and the thunder roll. Somebody tell them why it ain't impossible. My refuge, yeah. With you I can really rest. The battle's already yours. Check it. Check the scoreboard. 1,000 fall to my left, 10,000 fall to my right. 10,000 fall to my right. I'm with the Most High. You got me set for, you got me set for life. Angels in heaven on my side, angels in heaven on my side, bringing a cry, bringing that cry through the night, but I'm alright. You got me set for, you got me set for life.
Ooh, that workout tore me up. You hear me? Tore me up. Having Bulgarian split squats back in my split is torture. I strongly dislike Bulgarians, but they just do what they need to do. I'm aware of the fact that I need to work on my form for cable kickbacks, so I'm gonna watch some videos and practice that at home. I didn't feel like stopping to take the time to do it, so I'm gonna look at that. Reading the description or explanation does not really, it don't help me. I have to watch somebody do it, and there's a girl that I follow on Instagram that she always doing tutorials, so I need to go watch them now that I'm actually doing them again. So I'm gonna watch her videos and get my form down. There's many variations depending on side glute, medial glute, all this. So, and then my last workout I swapped because the machine I wanted was taken. I was supposed to do seated leg curls, but I did leg extensions instead. Man, that was a long one. I did go ahead and start 50-50 by Steve Kavanaugh. That book is good. I only have less than 20 pages left. This is gonna be a 5-star. So it's basically about two sisters. This is a series of, it's a legal series, basically court proceedings, that kind of thing. He's a lawyer, but it's about two sisters. You don't have to read them in order, they're standalones, but it's of the same lawyer. It's two sisters. Their father ends up, warning, this is going to be a story of death of some sort, so skip if you're not interested in that. But this story is two sisters whose father ends up murdered in the home, and both of them called 911 and say that the other sister did it. They both called 911 at separate times saying, I'm scared, my sister's here, she killed our dad. And then the whole book is basically trying to figure out which sister is telling the truth, which sister is lying, what is going on, who killed the dad. And I loved this book down. It was so good. It was so good. I'm almost done, but unless there's another plot twist, I'm so happy. This is the first time I have guessed the ending of a thriller in ages. Throughout reading this book, so I'm reading it with two of my friends. So throughout reading it, I've had a note running in my phone. And every time I had a different thought of who it was. And my final thought yesterday, I wrote down my final thought. I was like, final verdict is this one. I finally found out who it was. I just listened to it in the gym while I was working out. Finally got to the point where we found out who it actually was. And I was right. Oh, I haven't been right in thrillers in forever. I'm never right. I'm also reading The Wife Upstairs by Frida McFadden. I'm almost done that. Literally, I'm going to finish that today. I might do that after I read my Bible. I'm going to sit down and finish that book. When I was reading it, I ended up Googling like wife upstairs and Verity to see if there's any link or comparison, but a lot of people have compared them, and I was like, okay, so I'm not just on this alone. There's some key components of it that are very similar to Colleen Hoover's Verity, which that movie comes out later this year. I can't wait. Yes, please, October, hurry up. I can't wait to watch that. But there's some similarities to Verity. Yes, there's things that are different, of course, but some of the storyline, I'm like, this feels like another version of Verity. Or, yeah, the stories parallel a good bit. A good bit. Like, I know where that one is leading, but I can't tell for sure. We shall see. We shall see. It's not 100% same as Verity, but there's similar key points of the plot that keep reminding me of Verity. We're gonna make our yogurt bowl. I can't wait till later to eat. I'm ready to eat now. That workout left me ravenous, so we're gonna eat now. Why y'all looking at me? Look at the bowl. My strawberries are frozen. I know that fridge ain't working overtime. They usually let my daughter press one of the buttons. Oh yeah, it's frozen. Well, what do you know? My fridge was on the highest setting yet again because somebody keeps pressing buttons in my fridge. I wonder who it could be. Yummy! Here's breakfast for today. It's been a busy day. I didn't take a lunch break today. And I was about to say, forget this walk. I don't have time. I need to focus on wrapping up work. I'm serious about my steps right now. So we on the walking pad and we gonna get these steps in. I'm gonna get me a little hour in and I should be done. Okay? Let's get it. In my dress. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I've been up since 6. And it's now almost 7:30. I'm about to go to the gym. And yesterday, I was drained. I was already running off a little bit of sleep. And then when I finished work, and then I knew I had to do my daughter's hair, which, ooh, she got so much doggone hair. That was a task in itself. That had me wore out. Standing up, getting her hair done. I'm not even done. I only did the back half. So I still gotta finish it this morning. Whenever I get home, I'm gonna do her hair. But I was tired. I got some good sleep last night. I slept in. The fact that me sleeping in is 6 o'clock. Who am I? A few years ago, my sleeping in was 1 p.m. Ciao. Boy, have times changed. Oh, my arms already hurt. What I can say is, baby, my legs are tore up. My legs are tore up. Deep in my glutes are sore. All right, I will see y'all in the car. It's literally off in here. The whole gym is dark. Some of the lights are on, some of the lights are off. So like it's black out there. And the lights around the mirror in here are flickering. I walked in, there's no music, and it's so dark. So we'll see. We'll see how this workout goes, but I kind of like the lights off. I like less stimulation, so for me, it's gonna be fine. But we'll see. Okay, just kidding. They made us leave. They made us leave. For liability issues. Not all the parts of the gym are dark. On the main floor, half of it has light, the rest is dark. And by light, I mean the only thing that have light are the treadmills, the Stairmasters, and the turf area. All the machines back there and all the things in the back room are dark. So they say, oh, you can work out, but you have to be in the light areas. It's like, that's only if that's not where all the stuff is. I like to be in a room that I can record in. And he came and cleared us all out and said we gotta go. I'm mad. I would go to another EOS, but the closest one is like 30 minutes from here, so. I tried. Well, sorry, can't do it. I'm about to put it in reverse and the car not on. I guess I'll go to my apartment gym. Now I don't want to work out at all. Like, that just blew the mood. I was ready to. That just killed it. It really did. Wait, what was my split today? Barbell squats, barbell Romanian deadlifts, bent over rows with the barbell, bench presses. I mean, I can do all these things with dumbbells, but I don't want to. I don't want to go to my apartment gym. There's something about being in the actual gym that just pushes me way more. I enjoy it way more than being at home. But why do they always have power outages? I get emails all the time that the power is out over here. I didn't get one today because I think it just happened because they looked like they were lost when I walked in. So I think it just happened. Because I just don't want to go home and go to the apartment gym. I don't. Could I? Absolutely. Should I? Absolutely. But it's one of the moments where I'm saying, I don't want to. And I'm not going to. I can and should. Let me go to this doggone apartment gym. I just came all the way over here for nothing. I hope you're hungry for nothing. All the way here for nothing. I was so excited. Do you understand me? I was doing stretches I never did before. I was stretching these legs out, ready to go. I was looking at the rack that I was going to, because the guy went to the one on the left. I'm like, oh, that right one is mine. Let me hurry up and get these stretches done for somebody take it. I was ready. I was so ready. But something's wrong. Y'all gotta fix y'all stuff, because there's no way. I get emails all the time about the power being out. Like, is there something going on with y'all's system? Like, y'all circuit, y'all power lines? Oh, that little Encore right there. I bet they're going over here. There go Encore. Emergency. I have to film tomorrow. Your girl has my biggest sponsorship to film tomorrow. Ah!
I'm counting blessings on blessings on blessings. I'm counting blessings on blessings on blessings. I'm counting blessings on blessings on blessings. Me and my brothers gon' make it to heaven. If I fall off, I still learn the lesson. Drop to my knees, you know I'm repentant. I sing a melody, this is my weapon. Jesus is king, you know I'm a rapper. Oh, yeah. I fell in love with the king, yeah, I got an obsession.
I wanna go home. I wanna go home.
Life is more than the money, boy. Stop all the stressing. He really wants to save you. You just got to accept it. Yeah, he knows that we gon' slip up, but we gotta keep on repenting. Jesus, he died for our sins. How could we ever forget it? Yeah, me and my brothers, we going to heaven.
2 more weighted workouts, then I'm doing 2 core workouts, and then I'm out of here. Okay? Let me get on this bench.
My old life full of sin, I'm letting it go. Yeah, the presence of God is my high when I'm feeling low. I'm counting blessings on blessings on blessings. I'm counting blessings on blessings on blessings. I'm counting blessings on blessings on blessings. Me and my brothers gon' make it to heaven. If I fall off, I still learn the lesson. Drop to my knees, you know I'm repentant. I sing a melody, this is my weapon. Jesus is king, you know I'm a rapper. Yeah, if it's messing with my blessing, then I gotta leave it. Yeah, I'ma be walking my faith.
Now you know your girl is quick to skip on the floor. But I'm gonna do it. The fact that I even did this workout at all, I give myself a round of applause.
Tryna live right, gotta make sure that we stay in the fight. Gotta make sure we stay in the race. They think it's easy, but it really ain't.
I don't think I've ever done reverse crunches, so we about to see how this goes. Oh my goodness. Oh. Yeah, we're not doing that again.
Really messed up, cause it's grace. It don't matter if we fall down, cause we still gonna win either way. I'ma keep trusting this timing, cause I know that my God never late.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap. As much as I did not want to come in here, we came in, we got it done. Now I'm headed home. Not only did I come, but I didn't skip the little bit of core I had. Who's that girl? Na 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 na. Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
Hey girls.
Hey girls.
Went home, showered, did my daughter's hair. That took quite some time. We ate lunch. I finished off my beef bowl today, which is crazy. I cooked it on Monday and I ate it on Saturday. Oh my gosh, will I get sick? But I was like, let me go and finish it off because it's here. And I was eating roast sometimes throughout the week, so it replaced the beef bowl on those days that I had. I don't know what's going on in my hand, but since yesterday, something in here is hurting. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember doing anything to it, so I have no idea what's going on. But anyways, we did that, and we've just been chilling. I tried to get a little editing done, but I couldn't focus, so I had to close my laptop.
What happened to your hand?
Nothing. I brought my laptop with me, though, because when I go to drop off my daughter, we're actually leaving quite early, so we'll be there like 30 minutes early. So she's going to be sleeping because it's her nap time, so she's going to fall asleep soon. And when we pull up there, I'm going to spend those extra 20-30 minutes doing a little editing, and then I'm still going to have like an hour and a half before I even want to go to my friend's house. So I'm either going to go to the library, or because I gotta come back this way anyway to get to her house. I'm either gonna go to the library and sit in there and edit, or I'm gonna stay in my car and edit. We'll see. Y'all know I'm a sit in the caraholic, okay? Unite. Brought my snacks with me. I got a Ratio, the lemon meringue Ratio yogurts, and I brought some popcorn for the movie. I'm gonna eat the yogurt whenever we stop. And then I bought some popcorn for the movie. It's from HEB, it's Central Market. I think it's garlic parmesan popcorn. I brought that. I bought the whole bag because when I get to my friend's house, I'm gonna get a Ziploc bag from her. I definitely need to lock in on editing. I only have 3 hours of footage to go through from this week. So what you're watching right now, I'm currently gonna edit when I get to the library because I need to get that all cut up tonight. If I have to, I'll do some after the movie because tomorrow I have to film tomorrow I'm filming a sponsorship, but I'm gonna put it in a Sunday meal prep reset kind of video. I'm gonna integrate it into that because it makes more sense that way given what they're asking. And maybe I'm about to deliver because this was a brand that was on my list of brands I would love to work with when I started YouTube, okay? This was a brand that I wrote down on my list that reached out to me. Me and my 3K subscribers, they reached out to me.
Mommy, Mom.
I'm like, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Because that was not expected. Please show your girl some love on that video. This is coming out on Friday, so that won't be out Tuesday or Wednesday. I haven't decided yet. But like, comment, try it out. You already know. You know what? I think I should pull over and eat my yogurt first. It's gonna be warm by the time I get there. Let's just pull right here. A little parallel parking. So yeah, it was getting warm. I'm glad I stopped. So I I went to see You, Me, Tuscany, and that movie was so good. It was so cute. It was so funny. I'm not a rom-com girl. I don't watch rom-coms. I don't watch romance movies, period. I don't know. I've never liked movies like that. A lot of the most popular ones that everyone knows, I probably haven't seen it. It's just not what I watched growing up. So you almost will never see me sit down and watch rom-com. Not almost will never. You usually will never see me sit down and watch a rom-com, ever. But because it was Halle Bailey, and I've been watching her and her sister since they were on YouTube back in the days. So when I was a kid, and we were all kids, we were all around the same age. But I was like, I gotta see this movie. And I know my friend, she loves rom-com. She loves all the little corny movies. So we went to see it, and like literally 10 out of 10, 5 out of 5. It was so good. It was so funny. It was so cute. I think I was smiling almost the whole time of that movie. Smiling or laughing, smiling or laughing, smiling or laughing, smiling or laughing. It was funny. It was cute. I liked it. If you've seen it, let me know what you think, how you felt about it. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It was good. So we're gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. Thank you for joining me for another week of Discipline Diaries. I appreciate your support, your love, just watching, commenting, liking, hyping, subscribing, whatever it is. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I'm here for the long run. We are working actively towards our goals. The good, the bad, the ugly, whatever comes with it. That's what I'm documenting. This truly will be the last time that I ever have this much weight to lose. And I knew that going into it, that I was committed to continually moving forward. No matter what, any setback, anything, I'm focused on the goal. I'm going to keep going forward. If no matter how long it takes, we're going to get there. Okay? Bit by bit, piece by piece, small doses of discipline, small decisions to continue to become the best version of myself possible. So I hope you're here on this journey with me. Whatever it is you're working on, I pray for guidance. I pray for strength, endurance, courage, and wisdom to navigate all of those things that God has called you to. If you made it this far into the video, go ahead and drop a comment down below on what are you focusing on in Q2. What are some things you need to clean up, you need to do better with? What are some things you need to let go of, pick up, whatever it is? Where's your focus moving into the second quarter of the year? But yeah, I will see you next week for another week of Discipline Diaries. Until then, toodles!